for failure. Magnetism is a wonderful phenomenon. According to current understanding, current belief, moving electrons create magnetic field. Isolating electron. Actually, based on my research, the electrons in an atom, in a non-accelerated atom, electrons are in fact the lowest energy level. Electrons in an atom are completely motionless. Actually, electrons in the atom can be, all atoms in the universe are located in one or more energy background, for example, heat, other kind of radiations and convection, radiation, etc. However, if we are able to completely isolate an atom from all energy backgrounds, then the electrons in an atom, especially the inner electrons, may be completely in rest. I recently published a book on Amazon. You can find the title of the book is Structure of the Atom. The electrons in a non-excited atom are motionless. You can search on Amazon, or you can I provide a link on my channel. So according to my research, in fact, as I said in my previous videos, that every mass effect in the universe are transformed into a super thin form of matter. Since mass effect is a universally occurring phenomenon, for example, every activity starts in the universe, supernova explosions, black hole mergers, neutron star collisions, all these events create mass effect on a large scale. If that is the case, the entire universe must be filled with this type of matter. In fact, space-filling matter is a reality. So, if space is filled with a type of matter, it is reasonable to think that the space inside an atom also must be filled with this matter. So that in fact rewrites our current belief in the atomic structure. So if space is filled with a type of matter, it is logical to think that the space inside an atom also must be filled with this type of matter. So and in fact that thing then we can it leads to many other important conclusions, that if the density of space, this matter will be greater near the nucleus, and it decreases with the distance. I believe that this matter plays an important role in the structure of the atom also. Perhaps the electron configuration in an atom also may be determined by this space-filling matter. So it leads to many important conclusions. So in fact, another thing I want to tell you is that J.J. Thomson discovered electron, and Rutherford Godefroy experiment has proved that atom has a central positively charged nucleus. However, there is no experimental evidence for the continuous motion around continuous motion of electrons around the nucleus. In fact, this is just a mental construct of Rutherford and Bohr to explain the atom's volume Rutherford proposed the planetary model, and even though our Bohr came with the Bohr model of the energy level model of the atom, he didn't avoid the motion of electrons around the nucleus. In fact, the continuous motion of electrons around the nucleus is simply a mental construct of Rutherford. And Bohr developed on this idea that he also developed his model on the belief that electrons are constantly moving around the nucleus. However, there is no experimental evidence. When you prepare for a peer review, they will ask all the possible questions. I believe that the funny part is that nobody asked that question, that what is the evidence of electrons motion around the nucleus. They didn't consider that factor when they accepted his Rutherford planetary model for publication. There is no experimental evidence. There is no evidence for the continuous motion of electrons around the nucleus. In fact, later Bohr developed his theory, and another de Broglie proposed the matter wave hypothesis. However, still, all the theories are based on the main idea that electrons are continuously moving around the nucleus, or electrons are moving very fast. In fact, there is no evidence for such a motion of electrons around the nucleus. In fact, based on my understanding, we need to revise the atomic theory. So then we will get a better understanding of. In fact, there is a better understanding of how atoms emit light. Based on my theory, based on my research, you can watch my how radio waves are produced. Radio waves are, in fact, simply vibrating magnetic lines. For example, according to my research, a radio transmitter, how a radio transmitter, radio antenna emits radio wave. If you vibrate, if you make an oscillatory circuit, the electrons, the electricity will vibrate, electricity will oscillate within the oscillator circuit. If you can amplify the signal, we can amplify the power. So the current, it can amplify the current, how much the power, the current of the vibratory electricity, the current of the it can amplify the current, but still it will not radiate. This radius is limited. However, when you couple, the miracle happens when you add an antenna to the transmitter. So what will happen? In fact, when electricity vibrates in a closed circuit, when we oscillate, current oscillate, vibrates in a circuit, a closed circuit, it creates a vibrating magnetic field, but it's also closed loop. When a closed loop creates a vibrating electricity, a closed loop of vibrating magnetic field is created. However, when you connect a wire to that, when you attach a wire to that oscillatory circuit, now the miracle happens, the wonder happens. Since the wire is not a closed loop, the wire creates open looped vibrating magnetic field. So since it's open looped, it can travel vast distance. So according to my research, radio waves are simply vibrating magnetic field or vibrating magnetic lines. So if that is the case, light also is a kind of vibrating magnetic lines. So my conclusion is that light is simply vibrating magnetic lines, is not electromagnetic wave. So I already published many videos discussing about my theory. You can watch my videos about what are radio waves. So so thank you for watching. My power is gone. I don't have electricity here, so I am going to disconnect the this live stream. So have a good day. See you later.